Hi guys, and welcome back to Earth to Guggen, where you can learn exactly what not to do on the water. This week's clips are a little bit shocking to me, as some of the things that people have decided to do on the water just don't seem all that safe. But then again, what do you do on the water when you are being safe? Other than, obeying occupancy guidelines, employing a kill switch, docking carefully with regard to others? But I digress. Who wants to do that? Certainly not these boaters. So without further ado, let's get started. So, you're a good-looking guy. You've got a jet ski. You've got a beautiful woman behind you. What do? You add a second one, of course. Except that second one happens to be very well endowed and you didn't really do the math for it, did you? Well, there are worse ways to go out. Kind of like these next boaters who find themselves in a very precarious situation. From what I can gather, this clip takes place in Brazil. Now, they're in some sort of motorized canoe and they're moving at a fast pace throughout the water, and suddenly, the resistance they find, the water's mom said no. And you say that immediately their little engine just can't quite make it through, and let's reverse. We're heading right on back. Unfortunately, there's just nothing you can do when you're going up against raging waters in a canoe. But hey, that's Brazil for you. Nobody seems to be hurt, so we'll chalk that up as a kind of win and leave it there. Huh, boys? But not to fret. The boys are back in town as they decide to show the girls what's what and put them on an impromptu diet, blowing both them and their McDonald's backwards. Now, anyone would be upset if you got your lunch thrown into a lake. But I don't know how upset I'd be. Would I be so upset I'd want to get into a fist fight with the ocean? Spoiler alert, the ocean wins. Every single time. Now, knowing what we know about Mother Nature and her liquid assets, this next clip has the markings of greatness written all over it. Now, you can see here, we walk right into the middle of disaster. The dinghy has made its exit, the rivets on its last legs screaming for freedom, and old faithful Izuzu is leaning harder than you at that one Christmas party. You know, the one where you had one too many eggnogs and Barry from accounting had to stop you from falling into the mashed potatoes. The scene is dire, and to anyone looking, it seems as if that ribboat's going to be reunited with its friends very soon. But not to worry, Jimmy Buffett and friends have found the right way to climb up the side of that truck and leverage their weight to bring the boat back in. Or do they? What's actually happening here is that the boat's hull has finally submerged itself enough that it's able to be corrected off of the angle it's hanging from the crane. All in all, physics wins. Jimmy Buffett and friends, you can chalk that up as a win too. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. This is Earth to Guggen, signing out.